After Henry Cavill made a shocking announcement that he was leaving The Witcher, nearly everyone could tell that Netflix was probably going to be in trouble. Because to be quite honest with you, that's the only reason so many people were still tuning into this series. Witcher fans were upset with the constant deviations from the lore, with the disrespect for the source material, and of course, the writers and the activists that are in charge of this series inserting their own personal identity politics. But they still would tune in for Henry Cavill. Well, now that he's officially announced his departure, people are not giving it the benefit of the doubt anymore, and we can see the reaction from the fans. Witcher Season 3, the last season with Henry Cavill, is getting destroyed right now. A 33% rating from the fans because they know that this is the last time they're going to see the real Geralt, and they don't like what Netflix is doing with the series. Even in this season, fans are furious with some of the things that Netflix is doing. And it's pretty fucking bad when you look at the ratings. Not only do we have the actual households, and we can see that it's a shrinking audience number from episode to episode. There is no holdover from the people that watched the first episode to the 5th. But also, it gets even worse. Looks like The Witcher losing Henry Cavill ahead of Season 4 had a noteworthy effect on Season 3's audience. Not only was it a 15% drop from Season 2's premiere, but over the course of the 5 episodes, it was really fucking bad. Each subsequent episode of The Witcher Season 3 dropped sharply in viewership. Overall, they've lost 60% of their audience who decided to give it a chance for Season 3, but after seeing what it was, said, fuck this, I'm not watching anymore. And if you want to know how embarrassing it is, The Witcher, already less than 1 week since it took the top spot on Netflix, is already out of the top spot. The Witcher already dethroned in Netflix top 10 by a new show. At one point, it seemed like it could have been Netflix's answer to Game of Thrones. Now it's being displaced after a few days on Netflix top 10 list by a stand-up comedy special. The Witcher is not in a great place. Yes, it's true that Season 3 of The Witcher did debut at the top of Netflix's top 10, but it didn't even last a full week there, despite extremely minimal competition. The other top placing list had been Suits after a move to Netflix syndication, so an old-ass TV show, a documentary about American gladiators, and Season 2 of Idiocracy-adjacent series Is It Cake. Now, The Witcher was dethroned by Tom Segura's Sledgehammer, a 1-hour comedy special. That's all it took. It was on there for less than a week. We're talking about around 5 or 6 days that Netflix, or that The Witcher Season 3 was at the top of Netflix. This was like one of their flagship series. They did think it would be their next Game of Thrones. In Season 1 and 2, even though 2 got significantly worse fan reaction, in terms of ratings, they still did very well and held right there at the top 10 for a very long time. With virtually no competition, this is already falling off. That just goes to show that everything we've heard about the decline in viewership is absolutely 100% correct. Another embarrassing moment for Netflix and for The Witcher, but I mean, this is what you get. This is what all the fans told you was going to happen. This is what they warned you when they drove Henry Cavill away. That if you push this guy out in that way, if you push Henry Cavill out because of the change you're making to the source material, the fans are not going to have your back. In fact, they're going to have Henry Cavill's back. That's exactly what we've witnessed. And now you might as well not even do Season 4 and 5 with Liam Hemsworth. There's no reason to. This series is dead. And it's about time Netflix finally fucking realized it.